Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about China, and I came across this news. Chinese industrial profits have tumbled. So industrial firms, that actually uh, either in automobile manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, coal production, smelting companies. Yeah, so those sort of companies, the profitability or the profit margins have, even though increased, even though it is positive, I should say, um, have decreased significantly. So let's go through this article and, try to connect some dots and see uh, what may happen in future. So Chinese industrial firms' profit growth tumbled in November, and this was because of plunging prices of some raw materials, faltering property market, and weak consumer demand. So demand is reducing. Property market is already in doldrums, as most of you would know. But this one is interesting. Plunging prices in raw materials. So technically, if your prices reduce for the raw materials that are used into stuff um, that is produced using those raw materials, then technically prices of those that value-added product should also reduce, and that may actually help increase the demand. But that's not always the case. So it always depends on, yes, your prices may reduce in sort of a disinflation or deflation scenario, but at the same time, demand can also reduce. So supplies while there and prices are reducing, but the demand can reduce even more. So it all depends on how those things are playing out. Um, so overall profits have rose just 9%, and dropped more than half from 24.6% report in October. So month by month basis, they have reduced from 24.6 to only 9%. There is some data here again. Industrial profits 9.9%, as just mentioned above. October it was 24.6. Revenues increased 13.2% in year on year on November. October it was 11.8%. So revenues increased more, but the profit declined. And that's quite visible in this chart also, where if you see this light blue line, the revenues actually dipped here from starting of 2021 going into maybe October, September, and then they increased here. Whereas this dark blue line, yeah, there's been a choppy here, but if you can see this last month, it dropped all the way from here to here. Now, these profits or industries include downstream industries and upstream industries. As I just explained, the prices, some prices where those raw materials are used to produce something, if reduces, then helps in reduction of price of that final product. Um, and case in point here would be potentially automobile industry, pharmaceuticals, and any industry that actually consumes those raw materials, whether it is directly through metals or ore or or the products that are used using those materials. Um, so downstream industries profit grew marginally, uh, and the upstream industries profit were strong. So upstream industry is would be like which actually directly produce the raw material. So whether it is mining, coal mining, or petroleum and gas companies, or refining industry, or metal smelting, and so on and so forth. Um, so yeah, so it's actually visible from this chart as well. The upstream profit margins have increased, the downstream has decreased. This is another chart which is kind of is showing that as the wholesale prices are increasing, the profit margins are decreasing. So these two indicators go always against each other. Well, I shouldn't say against each other. That would be wrong. As you can see here, the margins were decreasing, and so were the wholesale prices. Um, then they both started increasing again, and now they are going against each other. Um, Also says that NBS manufacturing PMI is now in the contraction phase in November. So yeah, manufacturing is contracting now in China. So bottom line is, where is this leading to? This is another. It's not certainty, but it's another indicator that you know China GDP will not be strong. Um, Manufacturing is contracting, and the government will do same old as they have done in past in such scenario. In other words, more credit creation, more debt, um, and more bridges to nowhere, and supporting the already overbuilt housing market. So yeah, expect those sort of measures. Whether they will be able to succeed in propping it up again further, for how long, that remains to be seen. But I foresee, if indeed these trends keep on going, and we see more bad news coming from China, there will be more measures taken to prop up the industry, no matter how bad it is in long run. I'll keep you posted on this more. Um, Thanks for listening. Please share your comments and thoughts, and I'll see you next time. Bye.